Okay, excellent. I believe everyone can hear me. If you can hear me, drop 1 on the chat box. 111 on the chat box, if you can hear me. Today is a great and an amazing day. And I've been so excited. My birthday was yesterday, but I didn't feel that birthday. Why? Because I've been putting in a lot of pressure for the last 2 weeks. All right? And we are running on a 90 days game plan. It's called 90 days challenge. Right? I would want you to use a minute or two and send this link to your group, to your team members, and ask them to connect here, because tonight is going to be great. And I'm going to do same. All right? So for the next 30 seconds, let us take that link and then drop it in our groups and ask them to join us. I've just done that. I've just done that. Let me do it in at least 2 groups. Copy the link, drop it in any of your groups, drop it personally. If you have any leader, anybody you want to invite, you just drop it on the person's WhatsApp private wall, and then you get connected. I'm doing exactly that right now. We are live, so that we'll have 1 or 2 people join us. Like I said, most of my trainings that I got involved in when I newly joined Longrich, even up till now, I still join meetings at the last minute. I don't know when it's announced. If I see a meeting, I join. I had a physical general meeting. I just came out of it about an hour ago, and then I saw the meeting, a Zoom meeting that was going on in the US. In the US, they had a lady who has done the longrich business for not longrich, network marketing for over 30 years. She was speaking to them in the US. I just stumbled on the link and I joined the meeting. And that's exactly where I'm coming from to this one. Right? What does it do for you? It helps you learn. Did I learn something in that meeting? Yes, I did. I did. Somebody that has been in the network marketing industry for 32 years was talking. I had to listen. And that's why successful people stay successful, because they understand how to mingle with successful people. They want to learn. At every point in time, we want to learn. All right. So I'm sending to 1 more group. I hope you are doing that. I'm sending to 1 more. I'm doing 1 more broadcast list, and then I'll focus here. We are live. We are live. Yes. 1 more, and I'm good. 1 more. We are live. Okay. Excellent. Hope we are ready. Listen. If you were given an opportunity, somebody offers you an opportunity and says, if you start using Etisalat, and because of your consistent use of Etisalat, joining our community, sharing the same opportunity with other people. Etisalat is presently nine mobile right now, right? And you are able to consistently use and buy the 9 mobile or Etisalat airtime for a 60 months period, 60 months, and it will enable you consistently earn every single week for the rest of your life. The question is, would you accept the offer? Remember, currently you are using MTN and you've been buying MTN airtime for as long as I bought my first MTN SIM card, 25,000 naira, and I bought it in 2000 and end of, I think it was February 2002. February 2002. That's when I bought my first ever SIM card. It was MTN. I still remember the number, but I'm not using that line again. But guess what? From 2002 February till date 2022, for the last 20 years, I've been buying airtime consistently. And I bought that SIM card, 25,000. I remember buying it 2. I bought 2. 1 for myself, 1 for my girlfriend. At that time, I was in school. For 20 years, I've been buying airtime consistently, expecting nothing in return. Absolutely nothing in return. And then somebody gives me an offer, and the person says, listen, buy a 9 mobile or Etisalat SIM card and start buying recharge card and using that SIM card for the next 60 months. After which, I will start earning, or you will start earning every single week for the rest of your life. The question is, will you accept the offer? And the answer to that question is, why not? Why won't I accept the offer? Why should I reject the offer when I have actually been buying this same recharge card? I've been buying this recharge card for the last 20 years. True life story. I've been buying recharge card since 2002. Somebody now offers me an opportunity to generate income, buying something I have been buying for the last 20 years, something I will continue buying for the next 40 years. If I see an opportunity to generate income from it, I will do so. Why? Because whether or not I accept that opportunity or that offer, I am going to continue buying a recharge card for the next 40 years. In fact, I will not just get in. I would make sure my brothers and my sisters and my parents and every single person I know come in. Because it's going to save them and it's going to save me from a whole lot of stress. That's one way to look at it. Let me give you the second way to look at it. There is a club, and the club has about 20,000 members. 20,000 members. And this club, true life story, I'm telling you a true life story now. The last president of that club was handing over, and he handed over to a new president. And the new president, immediately he was sworn in, he said, give me the list of registered members. And he looked at that list. There were over 20,000 members in that club. And then he walked straight over. Who knows this supermarket called Everyday Supermarket? If you know Everyday Supermarket, drop 111. Everyday Supermarket. I think it's dominated more in the east, in the southeast, south. Port Harcourt, Owerri, Onitsha, Asaba, Enugu, and all of that. Everyday Supermarket. All right. Thank you. Joy Gina has dropped 111, so she knows Everyday Supermarket. And so this new president walks up to Everyday Supermarket and he says, I would like to have a meeting with you. And then he was, given an audience. And he said, listen, I am the president of a club that has 20,000 members. If I get my members, at least 5,000 of my members to start buying all their items, everything they need from your supermarket, what will be in it for us? What are we going to stand to benefit? If I tell my members to start buying everything they want from Everyday Supermarket, remember, you're going to have a boost. We're talking about 20,000. Even if 15,000 refuse to buy, 5,000 new people will be walking into that supermarket every month to buy something. What is in it for us? Guess what? Everyday Supermarket said, okay, give us your name, give us your contacts, we'll call you. And then they went back. Okay, no. The offer he made was that, will you be giving us discount? If I have 5,000 of my club members coming to buy products, buy everything they need in Everyday Supermarket, will you give us discount? To what extent of discount are you going to be giving us? And Everyday Supermarket said, we'll look at it, we'll get back to you. And then Everyday Supermarket called him back after like a month, and he went back. Everyday Supermarket said, listen, for us to be able to know that these are your members, we are going to give them codes. It's a coupon, like a coupon. We're going to give them coupon. We give you the coupon, you give the coupon to all of them. As they buy and they drop this coupon, we will know that it is them. And if they continuously buy, we're not just going to give them discount. We're going to start paying back into their account in cash a percentage of the profit. A percentage of the profit. And so this president, got excited, went back to the club, called a general meeting, and then told everybody, listen, from now onwards, we are all going to be buying from Everyday Supermarket. Every day, all of us. And then some, of course, there are always oppositions. And so some people came up and said, why must we buy from them? Why must we buy from them? There's nothing they're going to give us. In fact, I like where I'm buying. I'm comfortable. And this guy said, you can earn some income. And then some of them said, we don't need the income. We're already comfortable. How much are they going to be giving us? Peanuts. We don't care. And so a whole lot ganged up and knocked off. About 5,000 of the members out of 20,000, 15,000 did not do anything about it. 5,000 of them began to buy. There was a structure using the coupon on how they were going to be paid. And these guys started generating income. Of course, the income was coming in trickles as they started. But by the time they got to over 5,000 people, some people were getting 250,000, some 200,000, some 150,000. And when these people shared this in their club, guess what happened to the other 15,000? They had already knocked off. That's what happened. They were now asking, can they be part of it? They want to be part of it. They want to be part of what is going on. And as more people began to troop to everyday supermarket, every day doubled their sales. They doubled their sales. They tripled their sales. And then they started paying back percentage of the profit. And these guys were now generating income week in, week out. Because they have members all over Nigeria, 20,000. I'm giving you an ideology of what has happened and how Longrich is designed. It's very simple. Longrich says, switch your brand and start using a product you have been using for the last 20 years. A product you will continue to use for the next 40 years, whether you like it or not. Switch your brand. Start using our product. Get a membership code. Belong to a community. Share this opportunity. Let more people join you in that community. We will start giving you a percentage of the profit we make from the purchases of these products. Now, the question is, how is Longrich better than everyday supermarket structure? How is Longrich now better? Let me tell you how Longrich is better. Longrich is better because Longrich is giving away 90% of that profit. Everyday supermarket is giving away only 5% of their profit. The profit they make, only 5%. While Longrich is giving away
Oh, network, not today. Hello, sir. Oh.
Okay. Hello? Yes, can you hear me? Are we good?
We're hearing you now.
Okay. There was a little shaking of data and the internet.
All right.
Okay. So I was saying, what is the difference between everyday supermarket and the club and Longrich? Everyday supermarket shares only 5% of the profit. No matter what you buy, they will give you 5% of the profit. And guys are making up to 200,000 to 250,000 naira on 5%. Longrich says you can earn up to 90%. You choose. Choose what you want to earn. How do you choose what you want to earn? You choose by your consumption, right? Some people in the club are buying 100,000 naira worth of product every single month, and they are just getting 5%. Some other people are buying 10,000 naira, 5,000 naira, and they are getting 5%. Longrich says, no, If you consume more, you will earn more profit. If you consume less, you will still earn more profit, but at the ratio of your consumption. And so, if you have 20,000 people in the community, you will still earn 8% of 20,000. Your income has grown from 5,000 to 10,000 to 20,000, but of 8%. The person that is earning 25% earns 25% on the same 20,000 people. And this percentage earning is based on consumption. And you already know that you're going to be using toothpaste, soap, cream, panty liner, pad, roll-on. You're going to be using all of these things for life. And so what do? You go through that list and you switch to more products. You started with toothpaste, now you have added soap, now you have added cream, now you have added shampoo, now you have added roll-on, now you have added perfume, now you have added panty liner. You know, you begin to look for more products to switch into, because the more you consume, your percentage interest goes up and the quantity also goes up by which you measure. And then Longrich says, if you are able to consume to a certain point, you become not just a business partner, you will become a part owner. Understand it. You become a part owner. The reason why I talk the way I talk and other people don't talk the way I talk is because I'm not a partner. I am not a partner to Longrich. I am a part owner of Longrich. Not just me. I am an owner of Longrich. My wife is a part owner of Longrich. My two children, my son and my daughter, they are part owners. I'm saying they are VIP members in Longrich. My sister is a VIP member. We are 6 in my family. All 6 of us. I said all 6 of us. All 6 of us. We are all owners of Longrich. We are all VIP members. My father is a VIP member. My mother is a VIP member. All of the wives of my brothers, all of the husbands of my sisters, all of their children are all VIPs. What does that show you? That shows you that we are owners of Longrich. And so when I speak as an owner. Some of the problems some of us have is when you are telling somebody about Longrich, you'll be saying there's a company called Longrich. There is a company called Longrich. They said that if you use their product, you will generate income. You will be healthy. If you buy their product, at that point, you are doing what is called, you are practicing what is called the law of exclusion. You are excluding yourself. They said, and when they ask you a question, you say, I'm not too sure. That's what they told me. I need to call my upliner. I need to call this person. I need to call that person. You are removing your portion from the table. Nobody, listen to me carefully. Nobody wants to deal with an amateur. Nobody wants to deal with an amateur. Let me give you an example. If you want to get into a flight and you are probably Yoruba, you want to get into a flight, and then they bring pilots and they say, listen, this is a Yoruba pilot, this is an Hausa pilot, and then this is an Igbo pilot. And then they say the Hausa pilot and the Igbo pilot are experienced. They've been, flying this jet or this private jet or this plane for the last 20 years. They are experienced. And then this Yoruba pilot has not been taught. This is actually his first time of flying an airplane. And they ask you as a Yoruba man, would you like this Yoruba pilot to fly you? What are you going to say? Are you going to accept, because the man is from the same tribe with you, are you going to accept that the first timer who has never driven a private jet before or a plane before fly you? Please write 111 if you accept, but write 222 if you don't. If you don't accept, 222. If you accept, 111. in the chat box. I want everybody to comment. 222. If you don't want an amateur, somebody that doesn't know what he's doing, to fly you, 222. If you want the person to fly you, 111. Please comment in the chat box. I am waiting. Everybody is dropping 222. Everybody is dropping 222. The question is, why? Why don't you want this guy? Remember, he's your brother. He is your brother. He's from the same town with you. Why don't you want him to fly you? It's because you are not sure. The fact that he doesn't know what he's doing, he's going to put your life at risk. It doesn't matter if he's your brother. You would rather prefer, as an Igbo man, you will prefer a Northerner who is experienced to fly you. As a Yoruba man, you prefer an Igbo man who is a professional to fly you. Same thing everywhere. Nobody, write it down, nobody becomes successful by luck. Nobody becomes successful by luck. Nobody is walking on the road and you hit your leg on a stone and you fall on top of something. When you come up and look at what you fell on top of, it will now be 10 million naira, and you will carry it and go and do Thanksgiving that you have gotten 10 million. It never happens. It will never happen. For you to become successful in anything, you must be a professional. You must be a professional. How do you become a professional? By learning. It comes from training, by constantly learning. So it is more important for me to learn than for me to practice. It's more important for me to learn than for me to go to the field and take action. I would rather spend 70% of my time learning. Why you use that 70% to go to the street? If I apply the 30% on action after learning for 70%, I'm going to become a star director in a year, 2 years, 3 years. You're going to become a star director in 10 years. You that didn't learn. And for you to become a star director in 10 years, you would still at some point go back to learn. Probably at your 7th year. Right? So that's the key thing. You need to become a professional. And so what I did was that I needed to put myself in a position where there will be no failure. And so I became an owner. So when I'm talking about Longrich, I'm saying we own a factory in Lekki Free Trade Zone. That factory was built with 120 billion naira. 120 billion. How do I know this information and you don't know this information? It's because you are a partner and I'm owner. I own Longrich. That's why I know. I know the factory. I know how much has been put in the factory. I know how much production that is going to be coming out of the factory because I am one of the owners while you are a partner. Do you think that if you own, for example, a transport business, if you own a transport business, if you are called for a meeting to come and see how your transport business is doing, will you give excuses and say you can't attend the meeting? Will somebody come and be begging you to come and attend the meeting for your transport company to know how they are doing? They want to do accounts and they are calling you for a meeting. Will you give excuses? No, you won't. No, you won't. And that's why we go out of our ways to attend meetings. We are attending meetings of our company. Longrich will never die. Longrich can never die, especially in Nigeria. Why? Because it is not the Chinese that owns Longrich. It is us. The VIP members of Longrich, we are the owners. And we will never allow somebody to talk down on Longrich. We will never allow anybody to bring Longrich down. We own the company. You see the difference between us and you? As you get into the business today, make a vow. Make a vow and say, I am going to become a VIP in Longrich. I'm going to become a part owner of Longrich. I'm going to become a shareholder in Longrich. I'm going to become a shareholder. Tell yourself that. Now, to become a director in First Bank or in Zenith Bank or in telecommunication company is going to cost you over 2 billion. It's going to cost you over 2 billion. I'm telling you this because my uncle was just resigned. My uncle just retired as the MD CEO of First Bank. MD CEO of First Bank. His name is UKAK. UKAK. For him to become an MD CEO, a director in First Bank, he owned shares to the tune of over 2 billion. Billion. Longrich says for you to become a part owner of Longrich, you don't need to bring 2 billion. You don't need to bring 1 billion. You don't need to bring 100 million. You don't need to bring 500 million. No, you just need to buy products and use products up to a certain PV, 1,680 PV. And you are now an owner of a company that is 10 times bigger than First Bank. 10 times bigger than First Bank. And people take it for a joke. You are invited to attend the meeting. You don't care. You are not ready with all of the reminders. You don't show. It's not your company. If it is your company, you're going to become a multimillionaire. You're going to be attending meetings. You're going to be attentive. You're going to understand. And when you are talking to somebody, the confidence with which you tell the person comes to play. Become a VIP. Make a vow. It's a sacrifice. Nobody becomes a VIP without sacrifice. It's a sacrifice. Imagine my daughter is 3 months old. She's a VIP in Longrich. I repeat, my daughter is 3 months old. My wife gave birth on the 16th of March, 2022. 3 months plus, she's a VIP. It shows you that I didn't come to joke. I didn't come to Longrich to count a bridge. I didn't come to Longrich to look around. I didn't come to Longrich to complain. I didn't come to Longrich to look at what other people are doing. And that's why I have done in excess of 107 million naira in Longrich sales. I repeat, between 2020 and now, which is 2 years and about 6 months, 2 years and 6 months, I have done in excess of 107 million in sales. Because Longrich is not a place I came to play. I didn't come to dangle around here. I came to take ownership. I came to empower people and to create wealth. What are you thinking? What is in your mind? Listen, I worked in the bank for years. The kind of income I have generated in Longrich, I never generated it in the bank, even as a senior executive. Think. It's not the time to come and joke. You are setting the destiny and the future of your family. My 3 months old daughter right now has 287,000 naira in her account in Fidelity Bank. Let me repeat that. My 3 months old daughter has 287,000 naira in Fidelity Bank. 3 months old. It's not a joke. Why? Some of us have been in Longrich for years and you are still struggling financially. Why? Mindset. Number, meetings and trainings and meetings and trainings. You must attend trainings. You must attend meetings. How then do you run? To be able to run in Longrich, you need to understand the Longrich structure. I have been able to teach this structure earlier. Understand the structure and then understand the compensation plan. The Longrich structure is simply divided into two. If you have a paper and biro, it's simply divided into two. We have the entry level and we have the rank. Entry level and rank. The entry level is what you will do for yourself. Nobody will come to your rescue. Nobody will do that for you. You will do that one yourself. That's the entry level. The rank is what everybody contributes to support you achieve. Everybody supports you achieve the rank. But the entry level, you and you alone must do it. It's like you remember, getting involved in longrich is free. The same thing, giving your life to Christ is free. Is it not free? The moment you raise your hand or put one hand on the chest and say, I accept Jesus as my Lord and my personal Savior, and I say that from henceforth you are going to be my Lord, you are going to guide me, whatever I'm doing, forgive me my sins, I have given my life to you in Jesus' name. Amen. You have given your life to Christ. It's free. But guess what? The Bible says that after giving your life to Christ, you are now going to walk out your salvation with fear and trembling. You are going to walk out your salvation with fear and trembling. Same thing. To get involved in longrich is free. You will have to build it yourself. How do you build your entry level? Simply by consumption, by using. If you want to get involved in the longrich community so that other people will be using and buying, and then you will be earning without using, foul. It's not going to happen. You are going to earn based on the contribution of your own usage. And so you begin to buy and to use. That's why you look at the products and switch into more products. Look at the product catalog, the ones that you think you can use at home, quickly start using. Because as you continue using, you will get to a level called 60 PV. That is Q silver. Longrich will start to pay you 8%. 8% is limited. 8% is limited. That means if there are 10,000 people in your community and they buy products, you're not going to earn 8% on the 10,000. It's going to be cut short up to a certain amount. I think it's about 2,250,000, thereabouts. That's the highest. You can't go above there. If you continue buying and using the longrich product, you will now get to a level called full silver. Full silver. That's 120 PV and above. That is now when you start to earn 8% unlimited. So if you log into your office and you are seeing Q silver, it's limited. That income is small because there's a limitation. If it changes to silver, you can now earn 8% unlimited. How do you get to silver? By buying products and getting PVs up to 120 PV. And then you do what? You keep buying. You keep buying. If you get PVs up to 240 PV, 240 PV, you become a gold member. And at that point, you start earning 10% unlimited. 10% unlimited. And if you consistently buy, listen, this is sacrifice you have to make for a short period of time so that you'll be able to enjoy for a very long period of time. You need to be ready and willing to become uncomfortable so that you will start doing those things that are uncomfortable in order for you to live a comfortable life. Let me repeat that. Gradually start getting comfortable. Start getting comfortable. Doing uncomfortable things so that you'll be able to live a comfortable life. The longrich governor, you're talking about the longrich governor. The longrich governor is doing well. The longrich governor is growing his income massively. And this week alone, we have generated over 100 new people join my business this week. Over 100 new people. The question is the longrich governor enjoying? No, I am comfortable doing the uncomfortable things. Between 20th of June and now, I have reached out to over 700 people, me, the longrich governor, me alone. Should I repeat that? Between 20th of June and today, I have reached out to over 700 people, I alone. And that's why over 100 people. Look at, I went somewhere today. Can you see forms? These are longrich forms filled, yet to be registered. These are forms that were filled today, products purchased, yet goods yet to be generated. Where I went today to speak in a church, in a Catholic church. Guess when I began to speak? Guess when I began to speak in the Catholic church? 7:45 a.m. this morning. 7:45, I was called to speak. If I was speaking in the church by 7:45, the question now is, when did I get to the church? When did I get to the church? My team showed up to pick me up from the house by 6:30. By 6:30, I was already out of the house, going to the Catholic church so that we will be able to speak as soon as service is over. You have to start getting comfortable doing the uncomfortable things. You were still sleeping when I left the house. I was comfortable doing uncomfortable things. I love to sleep, but I had to wake up and go to Catholic church. Why? Because if I do the uncomfortable things, I will live a comfortable life. Get that? If I do the uncomfortable things for a short period of time, 5 years, 60 months, I will now live the kind of life I want to live for the next 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. And when I die, I bequeath wealth to my kids, to my children. And so, your entry level is your responsibility. Go out of your way, consistently purchase the product, even if people are telling you that the products are costly. Even if they are saying that, listen, it's for a short period of time. And let me now tell you this, in case you don't know. You get to a level in longrich where you don't have to buy products again. Yet every product you want, you go and pick it up. Should I repeat that? I have gotten to a level in longrich where for the rest of my life, as long as I'm in longrich, I will never pay for toothpaste again. Whitey toothpaste. I will never pay for soap again. I will always helps me pay for them through my retail order. Have you heard of retail order before? Have you heard of repeat order before? That is where longrich sets aside money to pay for you to collect whatever you want to collect. And so when those people are telling you it's costly and they are telling you use this other toothpaste, use this other one, use this other one, the other toothpaste, they're going to continue buying it for the next 50 years. They're going to continue buying for the next 50 years. You are going to now buy this one they say is costly for a minimum of 2 years, maximum maybe 3 years. After 3 years, you will start collecting your toothpaste for free for the rest of your life, and longrich will be paid. Now, it is called penny wise, pound foolish. And so some of them, when I meet them now, I now ask them, are you still buying your toothpaste for 1,300? They will say yes. In fact, they have even increased it to 1,500. I will tell them, now you are going to be buying that toothpaste 1,500 for the next 40 years. But I've been buying my own toothpaste 2,400 naira. Right now, I don't have to buy anymore. I will take it whenever I want. That is the things you need to keep looking at. Okay? And last week, there was a question. And the question was that our products were costly. That was when I met with the permanent secretary. He said the products were costly, and that's why he couldn't access the products. Why did he fill the form? Why did he fill for himself and his wife? And they have bought products of this week. They bought product of 200 and they bought product of the first one was 200,000, and then starter combo into 4 places. That's 56,000, 256,000. Why did he fill that form? Because I told him this thing I just told you. If you say our toothpaste is costly at 2,400 and you have been buying at 1,500, How long would you continue buying? For the next 30 years. By 30 years from now, you won't see it at 1.5. You'll probably see it at 3,000, even 4,000 naira for toothpaste because of inflation. And then I told him that me, the longrich governor, I don't buy toothpaste anymore. He was looking at me. I said, I don't buy toothpaste anymore. In fact, as a matter of fact, I called one of my PAs to give me one toothpaste, and I gave it to him for free, just to show him that I don't pay for it. And he picked up. That. So this is what you need to have at the back of your mind. You need to be a professional. You need to be an owner, so that when somebody brings questions, brings challenges your way, you're not going to back down. You will not back down. Why? Because you're a professional. You are in for the win. And so every question you give me in longrich, I'm going to find a solution for you. I'm not going to run away. I'm not going to chicken out. And that's what happens when you come to trainings. You start learning. You start learning. And when you learn, you apply, you grow. You learn, you apply, you grow. So if you continue buying this product and you get to 720 PV, you become a platinum. And if you consistently buy until you get to 1,680 PV, guess what happens? You become a VIP. You become a shareholder. What is the difference between shareholder and others? What is the difference? The difference is that we earn 1% of global sales profit. 1% of it is brought out and given to all VIP members, all shareholders every single month for life. Imagine that. So it doesn't matter if things get worse in Nigeria and people are no longer buying the toothpaste. It doesn't matter to me, because at the end of the day, 1% of the profit of sales that was done in UK, sales that was done in US, sales that was done in China, sales that was done in Japan, sales that was done in Korea, sales that was done in Dubai, sales that was done in Ghana, in South Africa, in Egypt, in Botswana, in Zimbabwe. 1% of the profit will be brought out and I will be given a share, because I'm a shareholder. So make it a project, make it a task, and say, between now and December, I am going to be a VIP. In fact, how many of you are connected to my wall? There is a challenge we are doing now. It is called the 90 days work plan, 90 days challenge. If you would like to get involved in the challenge, what we are promising, in fact, there are just few people. It's only 30. It's only 30 people. What we are promising them is that if you follow us on this challenge, in 90 days, you are going to become a VIP. 90 days, 3 months from now, you are going to become a VIP. How are you going to do? You are going to raise enough income from longrich to buy those products to become a VIP, not your personal money. Number 2, you are going to change rank to the first leadership rank or to the next leadership rank. That means if you are Diamond 2, by the end of 90 days, you'll be a Diamond 4. Diamond 4 is the first leadership rank in longrich. You're going to be a Diamond 4. If you're a Diamond 4, you're going to go to Diamond 5. If you're a Diamond 5, you're going to go to Diamond 6. In 90 days. It's called 90 days challenge. You must be willing to make yourself uncomfortable for a short period of time, 3 months, so that you will now become comfortable. Because at the end of 90 days, you're going to walk away with 1.5 million naira minimum. Entry level, you must work out your salvation with fear and trembling. You must. And that is for entry level now. By the time you get to platinum, 720 PV, you become Diamond 1. By the time you get to VIP, 1,680 PV, you become Diamond 2. Now we move over to the rank. When you get to the rank, it's not about you alone. That is where team play comes in. That is where people now join you in the business. Whether or not you are the one that brought them in, it doesn't matter. Whether you are the one that shared the opportunity with them or not, it doesn't matter. As long as people are coming into the community and they are positioned under your community, whatever they buy counts for you. And Longrich uses it to access you and to pay you benefits. Okay? So by the time you have gotten to 1,680 PV, you become a Diamond 2. That's the highest you can get on your own alone, Diamond 2. If you continue buying and you now start getting people into the business, start positioning people into the business like block, start building, those people also start buying. When your PV gets to 3,600 PV and you have two people who have become Diamond 2 on any of your two legs, you will automatically become a Diamond 3 leader. You have started planting, you have started building, you have started sharing this opportunity, you have started getting your people to plug into meetings because they cannot learn everything from you. You too, you are still learning. You are getting them to plug into meetings. For every meeting, you bring them in. For every meeting, you bring them in. As they are growing themselves to become platinum, to become their own VIP, you will get to a point where you have generated 3,600 PV. Two people becoming Diamond 2 on any two legs, you have become a Diamond 3. And when you become Diamond 3 and you earn, and they become Diamond 2s, all you need to do is to tell them how sweet Diamond 3 is. How becoming a Diamond 3 is absolutely amazing. The moment you tell them that, guess what will happen? They will want to become Diamond 3s like you. And then you will teach them what you did. If you teach them what you did and they go do the same thing, when both of them gets to Diamond 3 and you get 15,000 PV, you become a Diamond 4 leader. That is the first recognizable leadership rank in Longrich. And you will be given a medal. You can see medals here. I have medals for me and my wife. If you look at the other side, you see the other medal for my 2 kids. I have 4 medals hanging here. A Diamond 7 medal, a Diamond 6 medal, a Diamond 5 medal, and a Diamond 4 medal. I am a Diamond 7, my wife is a Diamond 6, my son David is a Diamond 5, and my daughter is a Diamond 4. If you go and check the video of the award that was given in Lagos on the 18th of June last month, you will see my daughter picking up her award at Diamond 4. And she was just 2 months at the time, 2 months old. She was almost 3 months old. A 3-month-old baby, Diamond 4. That's what I'm talking about. Get comfortable doing the uncomfortable things so that you'll be able to live a comfortable life. That's it. And so, when you have gotten these 2 people to Diamond 3 and you have generated 15,000 PV and you step into Diamond 4, something happens. Something happens. Let me tell you what happens in Diamond 4. The moment you get into Diamond 4, Longrich will start to set aside travel allowances for you. Travel allowances. That means you can actually travel without qualifying to travel. I'm talking about promo qualification now. You can travel without having to qualify for any trip during the promo. Longrich begins to set aside travel points for you as a Diamond 4 leader. What do? You tell the Diamond 3s, the 2 people in Diamond 3, tell them, I have begun to earn travel incentives. It is so sweet. You need to get here. And they will ask you, our leader, how can we get to Diamond 4? Because you are already in Diamond 4, you will show them how. And when 2 of them gets to Diamond 4 and you get up to 75,000 PV, you step into Diamond 5. When 2 of them on 2 separate legs get to Diamond 4 and you get 75,000 PV, you have stepped into Diamond 5. And the moment you get to Diamond 5, listen, when I was getting involved in Longrich, I have not filled the registration form and I asked them a question. The question I asked them is, which level will I get to? And I must earn income every week for life. Which level? That's the question I asked them. And they responded and said, if you get to Diamond 5, you will start earning income consistently, week in, week out, week in, week out. And I asked them, what does it take to get to Diamond 5? And they said, 2 people in Diamond 4 plus 75,000 PV, you are a Diamond 5 leader. Ladies and gentlemen, 90 days from when they told me that and I filled that form, I became a Diamond 4. Should I repeat that? 90 days from when I filled that form, I became a Diamond 4. I was left with one more count to become a Diamond 5. Why? Because I was focused. I knew exactly what I came to do in Longrich. What I came to do in Longrich was to become a Diamond 5 fast and then become a star director from there. What do you want from Longrich? When you define what you want, you are now going to become comfortable doing the uncomfortable. Why are you comfortable doing uncomfortable things? Because you are heading towards a goal and you see yourself going there every single second. Every single day, you are heading towards there. Every single day, you are heading towards there. Every single day, you are heading towards there. I have posted over 1,000 PVs today. 1,000 PVs. Over. Because I am now comfortable doing the uncomfortable things. As long as I see my PV increasing, I want to do more uncomfortable things. 90 days, I became a Diamond 4. And I did what is called the 90 days game plan, which is the 90 days challenge. If you have not done the 90 days game plan, you are still wasting your time in Longrich. You are not yet ready. 90 days of compressing time. What people are going to do, some people have been in Longrich for 3 years. They have not met and talked to up to 700 people. In 3 years, some people have been in Longrich for 3 years. They have not spoken to up to 700 people. I have spoken to over 700 people between 20th of June and today. Be comfortable doing the uncomfortable. Are you looking at on top? Look at on top of my library. Look up. What are you seeing there? 15 million. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? 15 million. Do you think you're going to touch 15 million by just rigmaroling and wasting time? When they ask you to come for meetings, you won't come. When we give you a task, you will not accomplish it. And you'll be able to pick up that 15 million. No. Be willing. Start getting comfortable. Doing the uncomfortable so that 15 million will come. The more I do uncomfortable things, because I am still awake, 12, 12:30, 1, I'm still talking, I'm still teaching, I'm still training people. And that's why when I want to go to Lagos, I have to. You can see my phone ringing out of fashion. You can see my phone ringing out of fashion. What does that mean? That means activities are going on. More than 90% of the calls I receive in a day are about Longrich transactions. Because of activities, massive activities. That's what you need to do, and you need to do it fast. Don't tell me you are still young. I got involved in Longrich in 90 days. I became a Diamond 4. I was still young. I was entering any meeting. If I was qualified, I would go in there. If I click the link and it allows me to enter, I'm in. And I sit down there and I listen to the speakers and I will just be wondering, tell me what to do. Just tell me. It's just that you won't say it. Just tell me what to do. I'll do it. If it's going to generate income. That's it. And so when you get to Diamond 5, every week, income will come in. Income will come in. And to be able to get to Diamond 6, of course, At the level of Diamond 5, you can now send recharge cards to your team leaders, to your downlines. You can now take them out to restaurants and buy them products, buy them food. You can now call for a meeting. After the meeting, you buy refreshments. You now begin to show that you are now in. And guess what happens? The other two people who are in Diamond 4, they will say, Oga, show us way. Give us update. We want to become Diamond 5s. If two of them step into Diamond 5 because you have showed them what to do and you get 225,000 PV, you are already a Diamond 6. You get into Diamond 6. You get into Diamond 6. Did you get that? You get into Diamond 6. You get into Diamond 6. And the moment you step into Diamond 6, things will also start to change for you. How does it change again? You are getting travel incentive, travel allowances set aside in Diamond 4 and Diamond 5. Once you step into Diamond 6, you will start getting car allowances set aside for you. Car allowances. That means at that point, you can actually raise money and buy a car. You don't qualify for a car. You don't qualify for promo. You get it. If you now, when you have stepped into Diamond 6 at that level, even your seniors, even your Diamond 7s, they don't talk to a Diamond 6 anyhow. You have generated 225,000 PV. You are respected. What we get is your opinion. When a discussion is being made, you are called to give your opinion. $225,000 is not beans. Get to Diamond 6 and they will start calling you FSD, Future Star Director. How do you now get to Diamond 7? Those two people that have entered Diamond 5 that got you to Diamond 6, you don't even need them to get to Diamond 6. You just need to show them how to get there. Get a third person to join them in Diamond 5. Get a third person. The moment there are 3 people in your business on 3 separate legs who are Diamond 5, Diamond 5, Diamond 5, with 450,000 PV, you are a Diamond 7. And when you step into Diamond 7, there is something different between you and a Diamond 6. You earn travel incentive like them, bigger one. You earn car incentive like them, bigger one. And then you get your scholarship, education scholarship. At that point, you can write to Longrich and say, I want to go to Socho University in China. I want to study this, I want to study that. And then they work out the arrangement. Right? Finally, when you are in Diamond 7, you are a top leader. You have hit the top of the diamonds. All you need to do is to guide your 3 Diamond 5s on your 3 legs. Just guide them, help them step into Diamond 6, each of them. Once the 3 of them have stepped into Diamond 6 and you have generated 1.5 million PV, you become a star director. You become a star. You become a star. If you check my DP on my WhatsApp, there is a quote. I have a quote there. That's my quote. That my quote says, everybody is a star. Listen, everybody is a star. Everybody is a star. Everybody is a star. All you have to do is to walk your director into your star and you become a star director. Everybody is a star already. All you need is the director to be added to it. That director is now what you walk out with fear and trembling. Walk out your director with fear and trembling. You are already a star. That one has been given to you already. And you become a star director. Do you get that? That's the level we're going to end for you, because we don't need to start telling you about star director 2, star director 3. No. Star director. If you're Diamond 2, you must get to Diamond 4 before the end of this year. If you're Diamond 3, you must close the year with Diamond 5. If you're Diamond 4, close the year with Diamond 6. If you're Diamond 4 and you close the year at Diamond 7, call me. I have a gift for you. Let me make this pronouncement. Idara, I hope you are here. Idara, can you listen to me? Can you hear what I'm saying?
Yes, I'm with you.
I'm making a promise right now, a firm promise to all your leaders. Any of them that is in Diamond 4 and you end this year as Diamond 7, the Longrich governor is going to credit your account 100,000 naira, period.
Wow. Wow.
You're Diamond 4 right now, and you close this year at Diamond 7. Now, get comfortable doing the uncomfortable things so that you will do what? You will live a comfortable life. You have 100,000 naira straight up from me. Okay? That's what you're going to do. And now, question. Question. Let me take questions at this point. The questions will now direct me on exactly where you want to get things done. Questions. Questions.
Okay, please, if you have any questions, unmute yourself. Introduce yourself and unmute yourself. Go ahead. You don't have time. Thank you so much.
While we are taking the questions, some people say, I don't know how to sell. I want to sell. I love to sell. I don't know how to sell. When you don't know how to do anything, all you need to do is go learn it. How do you learn it? Go read. Listen, I had already put myself to a level where I sell. It's not just about selling. I wanted to start selling, I wanted to increase my sales. I wanted to start selling massively. Guess what I did? Hold on. Guess what I did? I went to buy this book. Sell like crazy. Why did I buy this book? This guy made a sale of $100,000 US in 12 months. And the guy decided that he was going to change it. He was going to make a sale of $1 million, $1 million. And he went to work. And in 12 months, he made a sale of $10 million. $10 million. He went berserk. He had to put it in a book. How can you sell like crazy? I went to buy it because I didn't just want to sell. And that's why I have sold over 107 million in less than 2 years. 107 million naira in sales in less than 2 years. Anything you want to understand how it is done, go get the book and read it. Look at this. Look at this. I don't know how to talk to people. Go buy this book. Go pro. 7 steps to becoming a network marketing professional. It will teach you the skills of how to prospect. Anything you need, you can get it. All you need to do is search. Pick it up. And if you pick it up, be disciplined enough to study it and go out and apply. Go out and apply. Is it uncomfortable? Yes, it's uncomfortable. But if you get comfortable doing the uncomfortable, you will be able to, your life will take a drastic turn. Question. You either unmute yourself or you drop your question on the chat. Question. Unmute yourself or drop the question on the chat. Let's take it. Look at how I know people that are passionate, people that are hungry. They ask questions. I ask questions a lot. They ask questions because they are yearning. The spirit is growing in them. They want to jump out. So they begin to ask, what of this? What of that? How is that? No question is stupid. No question is stupid. Listen, if you ask a stupid question, that stupid question, in answering that question, it will bring another idea to the mind of the person that is answering it. He will answer that question and now give you additional information. Without that stupid question, the additional information would never have come. No question is stupid. You go ahead and ask. Now, somebody is asking, that is Grace. Grace Honor is asking, please, sir, can you share some of your marketing strategies with us? Okay. Can I share some of my marketing strategies with you? Very simple. I reach out to people on social media, on WhatsApp, on Facebook, and I talk to 5 people every day. 5 new people that I have never met before. Every day. Now, that is aside market storm. Yesterday, I was in a market. I went to a market where they sell bags of rice. This where they pour rice, where they are working on rice. Why did I go to that market? Because I met somebody and I shared the longrich opportunity with the person. The person came into longrich, got registered, and I told the person to come in as gold. And the person came in with 250,000. 250,000. So I gave him 250,000 naira worth of products. And then he asked me, how can I sell these products now? How can I sell these products? And I told him, and I asked him, where do you work? He said he has his own business in a rice market, inside the market, where they turn rice. That's a noisy place. And I said, if you get me access to your shop where you sell the rice, and I come there and speak, the people around you, all of those people that sell rice with you, all of those people, they will buy. And I'll bring your products. It is your products we are going to sell. And he went and made the arrangement. And yesterday, we were there. If you follow my Facebook page, I'm going to share some of the videos there. Yesterday, we were there. What did I go there to do? To begin to tell them, listen, if you continue carrying bags of rice, if you continue carrying this bag, carrying wheelbarrow, turning up all of these things, you are going to get arthritis, rheumatism, backache, you are going to get spinal cord injury, and you are going to die poor, no matter how much money you have made. If you continue running up and down with this rice, you need to have an alternative source of income. How do you get that income? If you do not, in fact, if you know you don't brush your teeth in this place, raise your hand. People did not stop to listen to me. They didn't stop. People were still in their shops, selling their market, doing all of those things. But I had a microphone, so they were hearing it from their shop. Those that didn't have customers that were selling in their shop were listening from their shop. We didn't tell them to gather. They were still in their shop. I had a microphone in front of this guy that came in as gold. And I began to talk. Listen, if you know that you can, if you know that you can create an additional source of income by just brushing your teeth, by just taking your bath, come close. Just wave your hand and say, I would like to do that. Just wave your hand. And they began to wave their hands. And we sent the boys of this man that is selling rice to take forms to them. And they began to buy products, and the guy began to sell his products. I began to talk about the toothpaste. I began to talk about the soap. Listen, it's a marketplace. I had told the guy, I can come there and finish talking. Nobody will buy anything. And I'm not worried. I told him up front, I can come and finish talking. Nobody will buy nothing. Some people may pick the form and fill it. Some people may say they will buy next week. I can also come there and you will sell so much products. And we went there and we sold products of over 100,000 yesterday. And so we had it in mind. When they began to run up and down, see what I did to attract them. I told somebody, if you have a sachet of water, bring the sachet of water. I want to show you a test. I want to show you how you can be healthy, drinking pure water, and still make money from it. And one of them volunteered water, sachet of water for me. I opened that water. I brought out 2 cups. I poured half of that pure water into one of the cups, and I poured the other half of the same sachet water into our alkaline cup. The second half. And I brought out the tester, and I tested the one I poured into the cup, and it became acidic. In fact, when I wanted to do the test, I told them I want to do magic. I told them, let me show you the magic of this cup. This is called magic cup. People started gathering. You know, people like magic. People like palm tree from 4. If you see women crowd everywhere, when I put that one, it became alkaline. It became acidic. And then I was shaking the cup. And I told them to bring the other. They brought the cup. And I poured the water into the cup. And I tested our own. It became alkaline. People were clapping. People were clapping. Even those on top, people were clapping. That was when people started touching me. Copper, we goalie. Copper, we goalie. How much is this cup? Told them, if you have water already in your office, in your shop, bring it, let us test. People started bringing water. Some were bringing those 100 naira water. Some were bringing something. Anything you bring, you put it in a cup, I'll put the tester, it will turn acid. You bring, I put in the tester, it will turn acid. It continued turning acid. All their water, they were all carrying their hands on their head. Somebody brought Ever water, the big one. I tested it. It was neutral. It was neutral. It was acidic, but neutral. I told them, you can see his water is far better than everybody's water. Everybody got connected. Market started selling. In fact, the guy now wants to buy, he bought 250,000. He wants to buy more. He wants to make it up to 600,000 naira now. What I told them now is that our branch, Longrich, has opened a shop. I pointed at the shop. Longrich has opened the shop here. Inside this market, we have brought the shop to you. Anything you want, just meet this man. Our products are in the shop. And it was his own products, not our products. Now, all the people selling rice and all the people selling all those things in that market, we're now going to him to buy. Strategy. Some people are telling you they can't get involved in Longrich because they cannot sell the products. If you want them to buy product worth 500,000 naira, tell them you will sell it for them by showing them how. Not that you will come and be selling it for them. You will sell by showing them how. So that they don't pay for it and think they have done Ponzi scheme and then leave the product for you to go and sell. No. They pay for it, you package the product, you give them the product. They arrange where you will come and speak to people. And that's where you now become a professional. Professionals are never afraid. They get uncomfortable. They get comfortable doing the uncomfortable things. They get comfortable doing the uncomfortable things. There's something I'm supposed to tell you now, but I won't tell you because it's still young. There's a big deal we're about to close, a massive deal we're about to close. But it hasn't pulled through, so I won't mention it. When it pulls through, you will hear it. Groundbreaking. Because the person we thought that would never join Longrich is the person that I spoke to. He now joined and opened up his contact. Powerful contact. Don't be afraid to do the uncomfortable things because you don't even know the outcome. You don't know what that guy is going to say. You don't know. Go ahead and do it. It's either they say yes or they say no. The highest they will say is no. And no does not remove anything from your body, especially if the person doesn't know you. He doesn't know you. It may be the last time he will ever see you. It may be the last time you ever see him. What is wrong if he tells you no? Nothing. It doesn't matter. Let him tell you no and go. But what if he says yes? What if by mistake, by error, by omission, by commission, what if he says yes? And from there, he's now about to buy product of 1 million naira. What do you think will happen to you? You will tell yourself, what if I did not talk to this person? What if I walked away? What if fear did not allow me? What would have been the game? That's it. I hope I've answered your question. Strategy. That's just one. There are several strategies. How does these strategies come? Because you are thinking. You are thinking, how do I sell? You are thinking, how do I sell? You are thinking. You are thinking. How do I sell? Let me give you another strategy. There was a market again they took me to. This one where women, elderly women, married women, they were selling tomatoes, they were selling this, they were selling that. When we got to that place, I greeted them. I told them we have arrived. I shared a little about our product. And then I said, if you are an elderly woman here, and you are 50 and above, and you are having tooth problem, any kind of tooth problem, come out. They were all looking at me. Come out. They were all looking at me. And then one elderly woman, she's over 70 years, she raised her hand, shaking hands where she was. People pointed and said, look at that woman. I asked her, can she come here? She was too old to even walk. What I did was that I now brought out one toothpaste and I said, the Longrich governor is going to give one free toothpaste to this elderly woman because I'm giving to the needy. And all the women, all of them started clapping. I even said, snap us, take a snapshot. A picture was taken. As I was handing the toothpaste to her, they snapped us where I was handing it to her. And then I told her, go and brush your teeth with this toothpaste. Morning, night, for at least 10 days. I am coming back. After 10 days, you are going to give a testimony. And we went back to the market. And then testimonies started coming. The woman did not only use the toothpaste, she gave the toothpaste to the son who was having pile problem, and the son was rubbing the toothpaste on his pile, and the pile stopped. Blood stopped coming out. And the elderly woman came and collected microphone and gave testimony. Now, I will ask you, what do you think happened after the woman gave the testimony? What do you think? What do you think happened? What do you think happened there when that woman gave that testimony and all of that? Marketing, sales. There was sales everywhere. They began to ask us, where is your office? Even if we cannot buy now, we're coming to the office. We gave them office addresses. They started coming to the office. They were buying there. Strategy. All right? Okay. So get me one more question and I'll be done because I'm going into another meeting. One more question. Either say the question or drop it. Give me a minute.
Unmute yourself. If you have any questions, unmute yourself or you drop it on the chat box.
Okay, back. One more question. Please, can you throw more light on the Kenyan market? I am finding it difficult recruiting from there. Listen, all markets are the same. All markets are the same. Everybody has the same needs. What are the needs of everybody? Listen, everybody wants money. Everybody wants money. Everybody is looking for an opportunity to make money. Everybody wants health, good health. Everybody wants a home, a comfortable home they are going to live in. Everybody wants their children to go to the best of schools, whether you are white or you are black, whether you are Indian or you are Chinese. You want your children to go to the best of schools. You want to live in a good home. You want to eat good food. You want to be healthy. As long as we all, irrespective of your gender, of your tribe, as long as we all have the same needs, we all are looking for the same thing. All you need to do is to understand when you are talking to adults, when you are talking to the elderly, and when you are talking to youths, the way you present the business to an adult, to adults, are not the way you present the business to youths. It's different. Do you understand? If you are presenting the longrich business opportunity to youths, do more of sharing stories. Do more of storytelling. These guys are youths. They want to imagine what you are saying. They want to imagine it. They want to imagine what you are saying. And when they imagine it, let me give you an example. I went to speak to some youths, university level, and those that just finished secondary school. Do you know what I was telling them? I told them what my life was like when I got into the university. My father paid for my school fees only my year one. After year one, my father didn't pay my school fees again. I paid the rest of the school fees. In fact, by the time I was third year, heading to my final year, I paid the school fees of my elder brother and my younger brother because we were in the same school, UNN, University of Nigeria. I paid their school fees when my dad was delaying. Question: what did I do? How come? How did I even have the hunger and the passion to start pushing to pay my own school fees? I was sharing that story with them. They were picturing it because they were also in the university now. Some of them second year, third year, and they were still depending on their parents. Their mind was now wondering, how was this guy able to generate income to be paying his school fees? I began to share with them. And I told them it was harder for me. And now I'm about to show them the easiest way they can do the same thing I did. What is the easiest way? Get involved in the longrich community. Buy your starter combo and start using longrich products. Start getting your friends and classmates to join the community and you will start generating your income. Did you see how smooth? Listen, there was not one person there that did not fill the form that day. Not one. All of them filled the form. More than 50% of them bought products. And the others said they're going to buy products. Why? It was a story. They have seen that it's possible because their parents cannot take care of all their needs. They have seen that it is possible for them to start generating income, buying something they have been using already, toothpaste, soap, and mosquito repellent for the women, panty liner, and sanitary pad. It was possible. That was the only thing I talked about there. I didn't talk about the cup. I didn't talk about the Atro Reviver. No. I talked about toothpaste. I talked about soap. I talked about cream. I talked about mosquito repellent. And then I talked about panty liner and pad. That was all. Because that's all the students can use at their age. Strategy. When you are meeting with a medical doctor, what are you going to be sharing with the medical doctor? You are going to, first of all, show him the loyalty, the proof in your business. You're going to talk about longrich. Longrich is a multi-billion-dollar company, a global company that was opened in 1986 in China. You must tell the medical doctor where it was opened, when, so that he will know that you're not here for joke. Remember, you're not a medical person. He's a medical person there. So he's looking at you as a quack. So you need to tell him where you're coming from. A company that is 36 plus, almost 37 years now, and then you tell him that we have 7 world-class research and development centers across the world. One is in US, the other one is in UK. In fact, 2 are in UK, one is in US. There is one in China, there is one in Japan, there's one in Korea. There's one in France, and the latest of them is in Nigeria, Lekki Free Trade Zone. These are the things you're going to share with the medical doctor. Now he knows that you know what you're talking about. And as you are talking to him, you are asking him to Google it. Google it. Google what I'm telling you. Google what I'm telling you. Google what I'm telling you. By the time you are done and you pick up the Atro Reviver, the berry oil, the cordyceps militaris, and you pieces it, the medical doctor, do you know that there are doctors, medical doctors today that call me on the phone and they call me doc? There are doctors that call me on the phone and they call me doctor. These are medical doctors. They call me doctor. What you were talking about for somebody that is having ovarian cysts, what can we use to treat the person? This is a medical doctor asking me. Why? Because you have to be a professional. It's not on bati. You have to know your products like the back of your hand so that when you speak, even a medical doctor cannot counter you. All right, let's take more questions. If someone joins longrich with the product, how would you upgrade to the starter combo? Very simple. The moment you fill your form and you give them your form, you pay 14,000 naira so that they give you your starter combo product. Once your code is generated, they post your code. Instant. You get it? Once your code is generated, your starter combo is posted. It's 4 PV. And they give you your product. There are various combos on the starter combo line. Various. If you want the one that has soap, if you want the one that has a condom, if you want the one that has cream, you tell them which one you want, whether A, whether B, whether N, whether S. Tell them. And they give you that one. And the moment you are activated, anybody that you directly sponsor that comes in with the starter combo, you will earn 3,700. As of course, VAT inclusive. By the time they remove the VAT, it will be 3,600 and something, 680 or so. Right? Okay. How do you manage team members who despise learning a lot? You manage team members who despise learning a lot. How you manage team members is by growing your team consistently. Listen to me carefully. The moment your team members begin to feel that whatever they are doing is benefiting you, you will be pulling them like a horse. They will not move. Let me repeat that. The moment you allow your team members to begin to feel that the PVs they are bringing are for you, they get lazy. They get lazy. That is why you need to consistently start getting comfortable doing the uncomfortable things. I am registering as the Longrich governor with over 7,000 people in my community. I am still bringing prospects and I'm still registering them myself. I am not waiting for my team. And because my team members are seeing that this guy is qualifying for cars and for trips with or without them, or without them, it doesn't matter. He's doing it. What happens? They will now know that they are obligated to you. They will now know that following you is not a right, is a privilege. They are following me for what they will get, not what they will give me. Understand it. Because they are seeing me building the business, they are knowing now that following me is for what they will get, because when they follow me, they learn more. When they follow me, their business grows. Do you know how many times I am going for prospecting and my team members will just rush and say they are following me? Because when I am done with the prospecting, if we get 10 registration forms or 15, I'll tell them to share it among themselves. They will share it 5. Because I've gotten to the point that I don't need them to come under me. They need to come under other people. So once I'm saying I'm going somewhere, 3-4 people will show up. Because when the forms are filled, they are the ones that will share it. And it will be registered under them. Get yourself to the level where your team members are coming to you for what they will get, not for what they will give you. And then, when that starts happening, that's when you have a team. These are people that when you tell them to jump, they will ask you, how high? How high? Jump, they will ask you how high. Why? Because they know that in that jumping for them, there is something to benefit. If you tell them to wake up by 2 a.m. in the morning, you need to have a meeting by 2 a.m., they stay awake because there is something for them to benefit. So the question is always, what is in it for them? And that's what you need to be sharing. Every prospect joins my business because I have shown him what is in it for him, not for me. What is in it for you? There's a lady that says she will never join. So many people have told her, her sisters have told her, all of those people have told her, blah, 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 all of this one, that she's using the product, she's not joining. I told her, if you give me 60 months of your life, 60 months of your life, I'll put in 100 million in your account. 60 months of your life working with the Longrich governor guaranteed, I'll put in 100 million in your account. She collected the form and filled it. Right now, her sisters and her brothers, the same father, the same mother, they are in another team. She is in my team. And guess what? They are still in Diamond 2. She's a Diamond 4 leader. They were in the business, begging her to join them. And she kept on saying no. And she came in contact with me. She joined the business. She is a Diamond 4. In less than 2 years, in a year and 6 months, she's a Diamond 4. Her sisters that were there for over 2 years to 3 years, they're Diamond 2. And they're asking her, how are you doing it? Get people to follow you because of what they will benefit. How do you get them to follow you? It depends on who you are. Build yourself. Build yourself. How do you build yourself? Training, 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 and reading of books. Get passionate about this thing, and it will work. I am always ready. I'm always preparing myself because I don't know whose opportunity it will come, who I'm going to speak with. I don't know. It could be the vice president, it could be the president, it could be the governor, it could be ministers. Am I ready when I'm called upon? I am. That's why I keep updating myself every single day. You need to do the same thing. You need to do the same thing. You need to do the same thing. Your life will change. I said the last question I said I was going to take is long gone. I'm taking the last one now. This is the last of the final. Okay? And then I'll be off. 9:16. As a Q Silver, do I need to refer to N, or I can earn by buying products? Do I need to refer to N, or I can earn by buying products? The answer to that question is both. Now, I want you to remove refer from your dictionary. Remove refer from your dictionary. Why? Because referring is antagonistic. Even Ponzi people, scammers, they use that word refer. And a whole lot of people have been scammed. And so when you're talking to somebody and you are saying you are referring, you want to refer them, they will be telling you this is a scam, this is Ponzi. You find it hard to convince them because they were also taken to somewhere and they referred people and they were scammed. So if you tell them refer, stop talking about referring. Talk about attraction. I don't tell people refer. I tell people attract. 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 Anywhere I go to speak, if I am talking to some people, a passerby that hears my voice must stop and come closer to come and hear what I'm talking about. A passerby must stop. It is deliberate. I have designed it that way. I have designed it that way that if I'm talking to 2 people, before I finish that discussion, there will be 7 of them or 10 of them listening. Why? Because it is called attractive marketing. Attractive marketing is not referral. You need to begin to exude confidence. You need to begin to exude hope so that when they listen, they come close, they stop, and they want to know. And human beings are amiable. I hope you know. There is nothing that people like more than a proko. So when they are passing and they see somebody talking and somebody, 2 people, 1 person or 2 people are listening, they must stop and come and listen to what the person is saying because they want to know what they are talking about there. It even happens to you. Have you been passing on the road and you saw where 10, 15 people gathered and they were looking at something? Did you stop to go and take a look? That's a normal human phenomenon. Use attractive marketing to attract people. Attraction, not referral, attraction. So that when the person is asking you, what do I need to do? You tell the person, attract. What is attraction marketing? Do you know that by wearing this cap on your head every day from Monday to Friday, at least 2, 3, 4 people are going to stop you because of this cap, because of longrich written on it? It's attraction. A lot of people are seeing longrich on Facebook, are seeing longrich on Twitter, are seeing longrich on Instagram and on WhatsApp, but they don't really understand it. They think it's a social media thing. When they now see that longrich on your head, they will now stop you. Brother, please don't be angry. Please don't be angry. I saw you wearing this cap with longrich written on it. I have been seeing this longrich on Facebook. I've been seeing them posting cars, posting all those things. Brother, is it real? You now tell the person, yes, it is real. He will now ask you, how does it work? How did it stop you? Because you were wearing cap. It's called attraction. You attract people. If you were not wearing the cap, the person would never have known. There's a brooch, longrich. Look at my handband. Even if I'm not wearing any longrich, I'm always wearing this handband. Longrich. Because it's an attraction thing. It's a lifestyle. All right. Thank you very much. We're going to end this here. And I would like Idara to make a comment or two before I exit. If you have learned something, drop fire emoji, and let's go.
Wow. I'm speechless. I just told myself I'm not starting. I just see myself as if I'm a Diamond 1 leader. Hey, love this government. You finish me today.
There is a higher level. There's a higher level. By the time you are, there are some things we're going to be teaching you. That is small thing. Okay, let me even tell you this. Do you know that I can be speaking with our star director 5, Oluchi Abraham, and she will want to tell me some things, and she will say, "Oh, Longrich Governor, I cannot tell you this thing. I cannot tell you this thing. Please become a star director too. I cannot tell you this thing." So there are still some things in Longrich I don't know. I need to get to a level for it to open. There are information I don't know, and that's why I'm pushing, because I want to know everything. So the higher I climb, the more they open up bigger opportunities for me. Same thing with you. Get to Diamond 5. There are meetings you will enter. All the people below Diamond 5 will not enter it. No matter how old they are, no matter how much money they have, they will not enter it. It's a Diamond 5 and above meeting. There's a Diamond 6 and above meeting. There's a Diamond 7 and above meeting. And new things, different things are taught there. Idara.
Do you know that the Diamond, I mean, I think the Diamond, he said, but I'm not telling you. I'm telling you. I don't want to nice.
Yes.
So, yeah, I don't know what to say. I am rich. Like concerning me, I am tomorrow to start Longrich again as if I just entered as a 3 diamond. So please don't wait for us to talk again. If you have not listened to documentary Longrich God, you have not taken any home. You have not change your mentality about Longrich. Sorry is your name. You know that I never knew that in Longrich, you get to a point you don't have to be buying products again. With all I have learned, with all the trainings I've attended, that is why I tell us that every training has something unique. Why would I work my business to get to a point I don't have to pay money to buy products?
Yes, let me give you this. Let me give you this example. My father is a Diamond 5. My father did everything possible, praying, calling, reaching out to his mates. This is a man that is over 80 years old. At a point, my father began to prospect. He wanted to enter Diamond 5, a level you get to and you'll be earning money every week. When my father stepped into Diamond 5, he began to generate income. He began to earn income. And guess what? I was always giving my father Atro Reviver, berry oil, calcium, SOD, and toothpaste. I'll always give him. Once he's finishing, he will call me again and say, "Send me those products, I will send it." One day, my mom asked, "How much are these products?" By the time I told her how much it was, she was screaming. She said, "Please, don't be bringing everything. Where is the money? This money is too much. We cannot be spending this kind of money. This, that, blah, blah, blah." And then I told her, I gave her a shocker. I told her, every time I am bringing this product, I collect it in my father's name. I do retail, that is repeat order from the money in his back office, and I use it to buy this and I give it to him. My mom screamed. I said, "So plus or minus, is it possible?" You just check it. Berry oil is 22,500. Atro Reviver is 15,500. Calcium is 9,500. SOD is 2,800. Toothpaste is 2,400. And I'll be, where will I get the money to be buying these things like that? I'll be giving him. Where? It must be repeat order where we will take it and longrich will pay. Get to that level. Get to that level. That's where you can enter the market and give away 3 products. Just pick 3 products and give it away. Tell them to use it as testing and give out their testimonies and you will sell. You will sweep the place. Right? Thank you very much, Idara. Go ahead.
Yes, that reminds me, please. Resell order, repeat order. If you have not been doing resell order and repeat order, you are still in a long run. For trips and just doing resell order and repeat order. I never knew. That's what that guy does basically. So when I discovered that, my eyes opened.
Retail order is the one thing that you can do and you must earn. You must earn every month. If everybody is doing their retail order, everybody earns. Everybody earns. In fact, in my team, if you want the longrich governor to do anything for you, in my team, once you are, before, of course, most of my people pass through my PAs to meet me. So before you even pass through my PA will just ask you, have you done your 30 PV? That's the only, you may not do upgrade, but doing your 30 PV give you access for me to be able to support and help and see how I can guide you. And so from my PA, that's where they used to ask. So when they immediately get to my PA, they'll just tell him, I've done my 30 PV. Look at it, I've done my 30 PV for the month. Some people are already doing their 30 PV for 2 months, 3 months, because they don't want to hear story. They want to have access to the governor. Sometimes you need to put some rules. You need, because it is for their good. Every time somebody earns in longrich, the person's activity increases. If you don't earn, you are discouraged. So if that is the case, if it is earning that motivates people, I will do everything possible to make you to earn, including making you uncomfortable. Because I know that if I make you uncomfortable and you earn, what will you do? Your activities will go up. You will talk about longrich. And so I do that. Very important. If you go to stockist office to buy it, it is called retail order. If you are doing it by yourself from your back office, it is called repeat order. Thank you.
Yes. And it is surprising that nobody asked about retail and repeat order. Anyway, oh my God, if there's a way I can kidnap longrich governor. Oh,
I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back and come and teach retail and repeat order. I'm going to come back and teach it. It's very important. Let me tell you all of us that are listening. Some of us have heard that there are some people that earn 5 million naira a week. Some of us have heard that there are people that earn 10 million naira a week. Let me now tell you. Anybody that earns 5 million naira a week or a month, go and check. The person's performance is maybe 650,000, 700,000, thereabout. The remaining 4.2 million, came from retail order or repeat order, leadership bonus, and then probably development bonus. Performance bonus, which is what people are earning now, and you are screaming and shouting. By the time you get to a certain level in longrich, your performance bonus will no longer matter. What matters is your leadership bonus and your retail order. By the time I teach it, you will see that you can earn up to 2.4 million on retail order alone in a month. Very important. Retail and repeat order, very important. I'm going to make out time, come back, probably after my 90 days, because we are running a 90 days run now. running a 90 days with 30 people who are interested. After my 90 days run, because of the Centenary Award that is coming up in October, Longrich is celebrating 10 years in October. So we are doing a 90 days run now so that a lot of people will be able to change ranks, a lot of people will be able to get awards. 30 days, you can be part of it.
So how do you join
your voice is breaking. Your voice is breaking.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me now?
Yes, go ahead. I hear you.
Okay. How can we participate in the 90 days? Because some persons are interested.
The 90 days run that I am.
We all want to succeed. People are here for them to come out.
See the problem.
Along,
See the problem, man. The 90 days game plan, the one that I handle is not free. That's the problem. It's not free. That's the challenge. But, okay, let me tell you now. Right now, the 90 days challenge, the fee is 60,000 naira for 3 months. 60,000. That's about 20,000 a month. But the star directors prevailed and said, give an early bird fee. Early bird fee is 30,000 naira. And that early bird fee is supposed to end this night. By tomorrow morning, which is Sunday morning, the price will go back to 60,000. I am right now under pressure to extend it. Only 30 people at a time. The reason is this. We manage these 30 people one-on-one. The 90 days challenge is not a training. It's not where you sit down in class like we are sitting down now and I'm teaching you. No, it's going to be field work. We're going to fold our hands and we go to the street. We're going to do 30% like this. Zoom training, 30%. But the 30% is just to share with you what you need to do. Then we will get into the field. And it's only 30. It can't be more than 30 because once it's more than 30, it's just one person. We can't handle everybody. What are you going to achieve in 90 days? You are going to become a VIP if you're not a VIP. We are going to help you generate income that you will use to buy products to get to VIP. Number one. Number two, you are going to change rank to the next leadership rank. If you are not up to any leadership rank at all, you will end at Diamond 4. I don't care if you're Diamond 2. I don't care if you're Diamond 1. In 90 days, you're going to be Diamond 4. That's the first leadership rank. 15,000 PV in 90 days. And then number three, your minimum income is going to be 1.5 million naira at the end of 90 days. 1.5 million. Okay? 1.5 million at the end of 90 days. And then you are going to build a team. You are going to have a team, a group of people that are going to be working with you. It's going to be intensive. We're going to be doing analysis. We're going to be doing projection. We're going to be doing reporting. You will understand how this business now works. Now, because you have made that payment and you are part of what we are doing, because it's a group team, you are now willing to be comfortable doing the uncomfortable things. Remember, it's a group thing now. So because we are now in a cocoon, like a master class, people are willing to go out and get things done. At the end of 90 days, explosion, explosion, explosion. Everything I have gotten in Longrich was as a result of 90 days. My first 3.5 million naira car, 90 days. China trip, 90 days. My wife's 7 million naira, 90 days, 90 days challenge. US trip, 90 days challenge. My 15 million naira car, 90 days challenge. Every time you do 90 days. Yes, I can hear you.
You have to give us this time. These people, oh my God, they're on my neck. I don't know, before you are closing the 90 days, we have to go back, please. And I don't know, maybe I have to discuss with you personally. those that want to do this 90 days. I didn't we had this certain information.
Yeah, I'm under pressure. Me and a group of people, I'm under pressure to extend it to next Wednesday. Okay. So we may extend it.
Wow. Okay.
Yes, we may extend it.
But after the 90 days, is it once in a while? Or
once you are done, listen to what happens with the 90 days. Once you are done with 90 days challenge, the impact and the effect will carry you for another 12 months. The impact. Okay. Let me give you an example. I did 90 days in January 2020 when I started. January, February, March. My 90 days ended in March. And then we went into coronavirus lockdown. April, May, June. April, May, June, we were at home for 3 months. I made over 2 million naira. Even though we were at home. How was I making the money when we were at home? It was the overflow, the impact of the 90 days I did January to March overflowed into April, May, June, July. That's the impact. So the impact it carries you. Yeah. That's what happens. Okay?
Okay. So for those of us that are interested for the 90 days, you said early bird 30,000, but you're going to extend it.
Yes, it's supposed to end this night. But we're going to adjust because of staff directors.
Please, okay, I'm going to drop my WhatsApp number. If you're interested, please and please get to my DM, and then for my team members, we are going to have a meeting tomorrow in our WhatsApp group. Okay, so let's see what we can do because we need to get this money.
Yes. We're going to have an orientation. We are going to have an orientation where we will talk about the things to prep you up to be ready for what we are doing. You will love it. You will love it. Initially, it looks like stress. It looks like fear. All of the things you fear, they will all drop at your feet. You will love the exercise. You will love the challenge. When we tell you to do 1, you will even do 4 because you will love the challenge. And that challenge is what helps your business to explode. That challenge. Okay? Thank you very much. I'll be taking my leave now. So Idara will chat.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Yeah, we'll chat. God bless you, sir. I love you. Thank you so much. I don't know what to say, but you're going to come back to stepping stones to greatness. We love to have you again. God bless you. Bless your family. I just love you all. God bless you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, so to everyone that is here, I want to say a big thank you. Now, we need to think about the 90 days, okay? We need to think about the 90 days. Fine, things are difficult, things are very hard, okay? But I'm going to talk to Longrich Governor to see what we can do. If he's still going to do the 30 days, we can plan. Can do 10,000 weekly, 10,000. And do 10,000 weekly. It's going to be stressful, but we have to make ourselves uncomfortable. If you can do 10,000 naira per week, it can amount up to the 30,000. What you're going to earn will be more than that 30,000. Don't feel it's too much. What you're going to benefit will be more than that. So I've got my WhatsApp number. You can reach me on WhatsApp. If you're my team member, if you're not my team member, meet me on WhatsApp and then you will talk. Let's meet ourselves and do the 90 days. I didn't do a 90 days, but I just took some days and challenged myself. I got the Egypt trip. So what if we join together with other Longrich members and come in as a team to do the 90 days? It's going to be wow. Okay? Please, thank you so much, everybody. I mean, do not miss stepping stones to greatness. We're going to bring another speaker before we bring in Longrich Governor again after his 90 days. We have some speakers waiting on queue. They will have to bring him here again. So I'll get you posted. Join me, follow me on Facebook. I don't see most of you following me so that you get to know updates. Follow me, Idara Coupe, on Facebook. Also, we'll drop our YouTube link here. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. You're going to see a copy of this recorded message on our YouTube. The link will be here. We have a Facebook group, a still long Facebook group. The link will be dropped. Please and please follow this link. You will learn. You heard him tonight. You need to learn. You need to learn. You listen to him. You listen to even the last recorded session we made. You share it to your group. Even if you don't join the 90 days, even if you can't talk to anyone, if you share this YouTube video to your prospects, they will pick something from it. Okay? Thank you so much. I love you guys. Time is fast, but we're going to meet again. You can check me up on WhatsApp, follow me on Facebook, follow us on our YouTube channel. I love every one of you. The whole esteemed crew, our team members, leaders of other teams. You guys are so amazing, like so amazing. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. God bless you, Tika, Coach Oge, fine faith, Mary Rich, Oga Ibrahim, I salute. Omalala, thank you, OA, Mohammed, Elizabeth, Euphemia, Atibuke, thank you so much. You guys have been so amazing. Elizabeth, thank you so much. Good night till we meet again. If you're interested in the 90 days, send me a DM. Good night, guys. Bye-bye. Thank you.